Hello.
Hi Raman, we want to do audio or video?
Yeah, hi Vikas. No video required. You can turn off the video. It's not required. I will be sharing my screen and we'll be learning through the presentation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have shared my screen. Tell me, can
Instead
you?
from my mobile,
Mm-hmm.
so
No
I hope
worries.
it's okay.
No worries. You can take the class from your mobile also. Okay. These days, many people take it from mobile only. Right.
Mhm.
Okay, so one thing, see, before we start, just na brief me little bit about what do you do and what is the exact purpose to learn German and any prior idea, whatever you have learned earlier, so that we can just quickly discuss on that, and then I'll tell you like how you have to proceed ahead in this course further. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll give my background. I'm working as an IT professional here in Bangalore. I was used to work in Bangalore. Now I'm in Germany for last 2.5 years.
Okay.
And over the 2.5 years, I didn't see that much, the need of Deutsch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm working for an English, MNC, so
Okay.
I don't need in my day-to-day office life.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, but I felt it difficulties when I go to, groceries or some
Mm-hmm.
appointment, doctor's
Okay,
appointment.
okay. So that is first
So
thing that outside the office you are not able to like speak with the people. You are not comfortable outside the office because of the language. Okay,
because of the language
okay,
and
okay. And
you
that is a personal
and
reason. Tell me any professional reason, right, regarding any switching and any job purpose and all.
yes, that could be a second criteria for looking out for a wider perspective market.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
and filing a PR as well. So if you
Yes.
want to file a PR, you need to have a B1
Yes.
as
Yes.
early
Yes.
as possible. So I
Yes.
mean, later stage you'll get it, but
Mm-hmm.
currently to get it faster, I think that will help.
Yeah, yeah. To get it faster, it's very advantageous if you get B1. That's a good thing.
Correct.
Okay, so all these reasons are there. Okay, now tell me about German, right? I think you told me on phone that you have learned little bit earlier and you tried to learn something like that.
Yeah, I would not say that I have
Okay,
done really well in
okay,
this because I would I would say probably I have attended 4 or 5, 6 classes totally.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
and just 1 hour classes, and that too last year.
okay. Oh,
Last year, I say like one year back, and
Okay, okay.
1 year back, and it was not regular because I'm traveling on my due to my work schedule. So like you said, if I miss the class, so I miss the class.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm
That is the problem in group classes actually, right?
exactly. So
Yeah.
and I had to travel in the month of May, so there was
Mm-hmm,
total disconnect.
mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I said, okay, even this, if I select some regular classes, even I will end up doing the same thing. So that's the reason.
Yes,
And
yes.
my knowledge is again language wise. I probably know some basic things,
Okay,
maybe
okay.
uh,
Basic
not a deep
greetings
maybe
like introducing
thank you,
yourself. Yeah.
or maybe colors, or I kind of say that how to
Mm-hmm.
which
Okay,
um,
okay, okay.
yeah.
Right.
Maybe here and there I know things,
Mm-hmm.
but there
Mm-hmm.
could be a situation where I don't even know some basic stuff. Yeah,
Okay. Yes,
maybe
yes.
I understand some very good words as well
Mm-hmm.
because of interactions,
Mm-hmm.
some interactions, but otherwise I would say it's zero. So I want to basically say that I'm zero. I will
Okay.
never say that I
Okay,
know
okay.
everything,
No
but
worries, no worries. We'll
uh,
be okay. That's
yeah.
fine, fine, fine. Okay. So, see, now I'll tell you about our course, right? I'll just give you my brief introduction, right? And my experience and the people who are learning feedback and everything. Okay. So, and I'll tell you the things which will make this course different from the ones which you are seeing outside and the ones which you have already tried to learn earlier. Okay, so we have a center here. I am basically from Jaipur. We have a center named as Namaste German is a center. So we have two offline centers here. You can check it out on Google later whenever you get time. So I'm operating that. My wife Shivani is operating that, and your class also. Both of us will be taking. Okay, I will be taking the initial 2/3 of the course and the last 1/3 of the course when we are preparing for the Goethe B1 exam. So she will be taking at that time, right? And second thing is, see, my 90% enrollments are from Germany only, mainly. we have like multiple types of courses are there. We have live. The major thing is the Skype, this one-to-one classes, okay, which you are attending right now. Apart from that, we have Skype group classes also. Okay, so in the group classes, I don't make groups for unknown people, people who don't know each other. So when I say Skype group classes, that is basically meant when two or three people they approach all together to me, right? Let's say like three friends are there, or kind of husband wife is there, in that way. Because it's like the group classes are a little bit cheaper. I will tell you one more thing. Okay, group classes are a little bit 15%, 20% cheaper than the one-to-one classes in terms of cost. They're a little bit economical, around 15-20%. But the disadvantage is that that kind of gelling up is not there among people, because one person is attending from Frankfurt, one person attending from India, one person attending from Dubai. So people are not able to sync with each other. So whenever I have tried to make online group batch, it has always failed in terms of result. Okay, and in terms of output, it has always failed, because it is it's a very, because the working people, you never know na, today you are available, tomorrow you are not available, you have a meeting. So if four or five people are there, anyhow it happens that out of that na, 1 or 2% are always absent because of the workload or because of the office unavailability, right? And
Yes.
in this what happens, it is not physics or chemistry that okay, you have missed chapter 4, let's start from chapter 5, and chapter 4 we can do later. In that way this thing cannot work actually. If you miss one lecture, that can be you can bear that. But if you miss one or two lectures together, the complete course will go out of track. You won't be able to understand even a single word in the coming sessions if that kind of discontinuity occurs in between. So that is the reason that just because of that thing, people are not aware of that, because we come from such an educational background that we try to treat everything like physics or chemistry, right? We just try to make sure that let's solve the book, let's clear the exam. So that kind of things have developed outside in the market, and people have forgotten to treat a language like a language. Actually, they treat it like physics, chemistry, or mathematics. Let's say chapter 1 we have missed, so let's start from chapter 2, like that. So that thing cannot actually work here. And just because of this, we are not able to recognize this fact. And just because of this, what happens, once you miss 2 or 3 lectures, then you attend the next group batch, then what happens, you are not able to understand. And just because of that, the interest starts going down. Okay, and ultimately the person quits the course, either in the middle of the course, or I think in the end of the course the person quits and he does not continue for A2 or B1. So that's why once or twice such kind of incidents happened with me, and I stopped actually making the group batches for unknown people. So nowadays if I make a group, I make sure that the people already know their partners prior joining to me. Okay, either they can be like two friends or two college students together in the same class, or kind of husband wife, or two or three friends coming together from same company or different company. Only in that case, because what happens in that case, then we can provide that kind of flexibility. Let's say if one person is not available, then I can convince the remaining two people also that okay, let's cancel the class now. Otherwise, if unknown people are there, that thing is not possible. Today, if let's say if you are attending and if you are not able to come, then other people will raise a concern that okay, let him not come, but we will study. So this is how ultimately it's your loss then. Okay, so that's why I don't make any group classes. So apart from this group classes, we have recorded courses also available. Okay, so recorded courses, you might have watched one video I sent you on WhatsApp. So in recorded courses you will be getting the original recordings of my live classes. Okay, so what all live batches I have, one-to-one batches, group batches, whatever, their original recordings you will be getting with the same material, same grammar vocab sheet, same assignment sheet, and the same this thing, doubt clearing sessions, free doubt clearing sessions, and that. Okay, that is also very much economical, right? But that is the last resort. If the person really is not available for one-to-one classes because of total lack of timings, then only go for the recorded course. Okay, otherwise, if you ask me that which one is best out of this, I would say that Skype one-to-one classes is best. Okay, because in one-to-one classes, I am sitting on your head and I am making you study anyhow, right? So if you take it as a challenge, then only you can actually learn the languages. Otherwise, what happens that if someone is not there to monitor you, then you can understand the output can vary, right? So if the person joins recorded course, I just inform them that please be sincere, please access the course regularly. Okay, otherwise, if the person buys the course and does not study, then anyhow the result will not come good. Okay, so that is the thing.
Just out of curiosity, to know about, like you said, for the Skype group course. Okay, just out of my curiosity to
Yeah.
understand what is this price for this.
I'll
Like
just tell you the
friends or
price of,
partners.
yes, I'll tell you the price of both. For A1 till B1, the price of 1 to 1 classes is 56,000. Okay, this price I have not
How
revised.
much?
56,000, which I gave you on this thing WhatsApp. Okay, this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
is yeah, this is for 1 to
Yes.
1, and this is same since August 2017. I have kept it same. Okay, except one or two exceptions, right? Like as I told you, there are people who refer to other colleagues and all. So for them, like little bit 5-10% variation might be there, but 95% people have joined at the same price. And for group classes, it is for A1 till B1, it is like 42,000. Okay, so that kind of difference is there in that. Okay, that is the
Or
fees for
group
the,
class.
yeah, that is fees for group classes. It can be like 2 or 2 plus 3 plus whatever is there in
So
that.
what I'm saying is 41 for one person there, or it's just
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
group
yeah,
for a person?
it's for per person, it's per person. Okay, it's per person, right?
Per person
both
40.
both are per
Okay.
person, both are per person, like that. Okay,
Okay.
so
So
that
I
is
okay.
the today's
Okay.
yeah, that is the thing. Okay, but as such there is I'll tell you, you first thing is that you don't have to decide the mode looking at the fees, right? Because anyhow,
No, no,
if
no.
you
It's not
compare,
about the fees.
yeah,
No, no.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to say here, just like
Mm-hmm.
if somebody asks, yeah,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
say,
surely,
okay,
surely,
yeah, I'm
surely.
doing one-on-one. There is a
Yes,
pair
definitely.
or this thing also. They will definitely like, okay, what's the difference? What's the price difference?
Yes, yes.
Then I should have an answer. That's the reason I asked you.
Yes, yes,
Not for
sure,
me,
sure,
but
sure.
you can
Yeah,
tell
you
me
can
for
take it with
people.
me. I'll send you the whatever the brochure and whatever thing is there. I'll send you on WhatsApp also. If any of your friend wants to join, you can inform them. Okay, but
But
one thing I'll tell you. See, the thing is, the biggest advantage which you will get at my end is that there are two people. First thing, okay, so you will never have a dependency on one person. Let's say I am sick or someone else is sick, then you will not have that kind of dependency. So two people are there which are there to help you out till the end. Second thing, the biggest thing is that you will be getting a lot of flexibility here. Okay, when I say flexibility, that means you can keep the classes as per your availability, right? So what we'll do,
thanks.
we'll be planning a roster every week. Let's say for working people, I usually suggest a frequency of 2 to 3 lectures maximum in a week. Okay, per week, either 2 or 3. There are some people who go for 2, there are some people who go for 3, there are some people who go for 4 also, 5 also, right? Depends person to person's priority, person to person's available time. There are people who are like 12 hour 13 hour free, they are like totally free at home, they are on vacation or they are on holidays, so they can put more time, so they take daily classes. There are people who are very busy, so they take 1 or 2 classes in a week. And there are people who are like kind of okay type, that okay, every alternate day they can attend a class, so they take like 3 classes in a week. So this thing is there for working people of your domain, people like who are working in the same company like you are working in IT companies and all. So I suggest a frequency of 2 or 3 lectures a week. Okay, you have to follow this ratio of 1:2. 1 hour will be the class duration, and after 2 hours you have to put time on the assignment which I'll be giving. What you have to do in these 2 hours, what vocab you have to learn, what sentence you have to frame, what movie you have to watch, what assignment you have to do, all that I will be telling you. Okay, so no
Okay.
need to worry for any material or any book and all, everything you will be getting. 99% we don't recommend anyone to buy a book, because we are already covering more than 5 or 6 books altogether. I'm just telling the exam books, right? After that we have the grammar books also, the vocabulary dictionaries also. So as such nothing is required. Just make sure that you are using my material to the best, and you are practicing as much as material from me. Okay, because this thing also depends on the person itself. If the person is putting more effort, then we also push him with more and more material, more and more exercises. But if the person is actually not able to devote time, then anyhow we cannot burden him with unnecessarily exercises. We just make them whatever is required, we just give that only. So it all depends on you, like how much you can grab. If you are putting time properly, then obviously from our end there not be any lack, that you will never find that the material is incomplete or the material is lacking anywhere. You will not find that thing. Okay, but you just have to make sure of one thing. Once you are attending one lecture, make sure that you are coming attending the next lecture prepared. Okay, not unprepared. It should not happen
Yeah,
that
yeah.
okay, today is Wednesday, we are having one lecture, and after 2 days we have planned for one more lecture. Initially 1 or 2 lectures, it's like no homework will be there. But yeah, after 2 or 3 lectures there will be a kind of some homework coming up. Okay, so make sure that you are attending the next lecture thoroughly prepared. If you find that okay, you are busy because of office, I can understand. You are working for 12, 13 hours. Now you have come back from your office and now you're attending the class. So it's not very easy, right? Actually, it's not very easy after attending so many things. It's not very easy to learn something like this, going back to college days like that. It's not easy, I can understand. But the thing is, it's not something which we are doing for lifetime. It's like it's a matter of 4 or 5 months only. Okay, maximum a matter of 4 or 5 months. So if 4 or 5 months you can manage a time, it's all about managing the time. Okay, it's a very long term course. It's not something that you can finish in 5 or 7 or 10 days, right? One complete culture you are absorbing in your brain. So understand like that, right? That's a language, just like Hindi or English, whatever language, just like that. This is also a language, and you are trying to learn this language which these people are speaking since last many years, and that you are trying to learn in coming 5 or 6 months. So accordingly, you have to put the required effort. Okay, so just make sure that you are attending the lectures one by one, prepared. If you find that okay, you are not able to devote time, not able to do the homework, just postpone the class. Okay, there won't be any kind of concern, nothing that okay, why you are not able to join, because that is the purpose of one-to-one classes, to provide you as much flexibility as possible, right? At my end, it's not going to be a loss anyway, because I can inform other person, I can utilize my time, so not a worry. But at your end, it should not happen that we are just in a rush to finish the lectures, we are going and we are not preparing, we are not doing the homework. That thing should not happen. Okay, if you can devote that much time, then just be rest assured for the result will be good anyhow. Okay, because you are in Germany. The biggest thing is that if you have a German environment near you, if you have a German colleague in your office or a little bit German going on in your project, you can actually start implementing the things which you are learning from me, right? And that is the biggest thing. If you do that thing, even if you speak for 5 or 7 days, if you are doing that thing for 5 or 7 minutes in a day, right, you will find that within 5 or 6 months you get really fluent and you can directly attempt the B1 exam without even seeing the A1 A2 exam paper. Okay, in the B1 exam it's conducted like this only, right? You will be giving a topic, you will be giving a presentation to speak on, prepare on it for 5-10 minutes. Okay, and this is how it's a very very practical exam. B1 and B2 both are very practical exams, right? Like sometimes they give you a presentation, they will give you a pic, you have to prepare, they will give you 15 minutes of time, and on that, like that, you have to speak. So all that practicing, all that mock paper, everything will be doing in the classes itself. Okay, but the some practicing something in the class, that is a different, and speaking it real time outside the class, that is a different thing. So if you can practice the language real time, then that is something which will actually open your brain, and that will make you more comfortable after some days. Okay, so try that thing always.
Sure. Point taken.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the thing. Now today let's start with our subject directly. Today it is the first lecture. Okay, it's just a kind of demo. No, nothing to write down anything. I'll be sharing the material directly with you. You can take a printout later. Today we'll be starting with one topic of pronunciation. Okay, in pronunciation, what do we do? See, we basically understand how to speak out the words. Okay, don't no need to worry if that when the greetings will come and when the grammar will come, all that will come parallelly. Today we'll be focusing on pronunciation, and for coming 2 lectures, you will be just solving the pronunciation only. Okay, for coming 2 sessions, you will be solving the pronunciation. You will find that I'll be giving you some rules which will make the German words very very easy for you to speak. Okay, you have seen the biggest trouble this language has is they write something else and many times they speak something else. Okay, that kind of problem happens here. The word length is also lengthy many times. Some of the words like 10, 12, 13, 14 letters are very very common for them, which is very rare in English. That much lengthy words are very less in English, but in German many words are very lengthy, and their pronunciation is, as I told you, they will write B, they will speak P. These kind of troubles happen. So the rules which I'll give you, they will make the things very very easy for you. I'm just playing one ABCD song, just like the ABCD which we have in English, just like that German language also has the same ABCD. Okay, so I'm just playing it twice. Try to listen to it. Okay, and then we'll start with the rules of these letters. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to it.
Sure.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y und Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y und Z.
So you can observe there are some differences between the English ABCD and the German ABCD. Okay, we say like ABCD EFG, they will say A B C D E F G, right? Then we say HIJK LMNOP, they will say Ha E yacht. J is called yacht. Okay, here for yellow. Ha E yacht ka LMNOP. Then I will say, we will say QRST UVW, they will say QRST UVW. Okay, and then X, Y, and Z. So X, Epsilon, und, Z. The word und means and in German. Okay, so X, Y, and Z, und, Epsilon, und, Z. Got it?
Yes.
This is how this thing works. Nobody is going to ask you this ABCD. I'll tell you where it is required. One thing is that in the A1 exam, there is a mandatory question in every paper to spell out the letters of your name. Okay, so your name is Vikas. Okay, so you have to speak the VIKAS of German. Okay, UVW UVW, then E, then K, then A, then S, like that. Okay, so that you have to thoroughly prepare if you are writing the A1 exam paper. That they will be asking mandatory. It's they ask in every paper. Second thing, sorry, what?
Is it pronounced as Bustabieren? How to spell it?
Yes, exactly. And they will be yes. Okay, so and you have to just speak the letters only, nothing else. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Second thing is that whenever you have some capital letters, capital acronyms, right? Some words in a short form. For example, BMW or Volkswagen. They say many times they say VW or your CD, like this. These are the words wherein you will be needing these capital letters. So in English we say BMW, they will say BMW. Okay, German ABCD they will use, right? Volkswagen is there, so we never say VW in India, but they will say VW sometimes. Okay, then CD is there, we say CD, they will say Abed Sede, like that. Okay, so whenever you have some capital letters in market or something like that, then you have to use the actual German ABCD. You don't have to use the English ABCD, right? So this video is also important. At least you listen to it 5-7 times so that you are not just able to memorize this. I've sent the video. You can download it and later listen to it. Okay, now we'll start with the actual topic of pronunciation. Okay, in this I will be telling you the rules. See, so far what we have done, we have just seen the names of letters. Okay, that A, B, C, D, like that. But what is the sound of A? Just like if I take the example of A in English, we say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But let's say if I write your name, now in your name the sound of A is A, Vikas. Okay, if I write the word Germany, here Germany, A sound is A, Germany, A sound. Okay, so the name of letter is different and the corresponding sounds are different, right? Got it? Corresponding sounds are different. If I write one more word, man, here the sound is A, man. Okay, so you can see the letter A in English, it having so many sounds. Somewhere it is having the A sound, somewhere A sound, somewhere A sound. Okay, and if I think more, I can see like many more, 1 or 2 more sounds will come. So that is the thing. The name of letter is different, the sounds are different. Okay, so far what we have done in that video, we have just seen the names of German letters, A, B, C, D, like that. Now we have to see their sounds, right? That if I have the German A, what kind of sounds it can produce. If I have German B, what kind of sounds it can give in different words, right? That is very important to identify, so that now you can actually just learn those rules, practice them thoroughly, and when you read out something, you can recollect those rules and then speak the pronunciation correctly, speak the sound correctly. So these rules will help you out in that direction. So German, as you know, it uses the same Roman set of alphabets from A till Z. Okay, that you know. It has 2 parts, vowels and consonants. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and consonants are B, C, D till Z. Right? One by one, we'll start with them. The first letter, some of the rules we'll do today, and some of the rules will continue in the next session. Okay? First thing which I am giving you is that I am just drawing one table here. See this. Whenever any word, if it is ending with B, D, and G. Okay? Any word in German, if it is ending with B, D, and G, it's in the end, B, D, or G is coming. Respectively, the sound of B, D, and G is per, T, and K, P, T, and K sound. Okay? Per, T, and K, P, T, and K sound. I'll tell you one example. See here. G, I, B. Tell me what is coming in the end.
Sorry, say it again.
Okay, G, I, B. You can see my mouse pointer. This is the word written here. Example, G, I, B. So tell me what is coming in the end of this word.
B.
B. So I told you whenever in German B comes in the end, sound is P sound. So this is in double quotes. I have written the sound. This is Geep. Okay. Speak. Geep.
Geep.
Geep. Geep. P for pen. Geep. Okay.
Geep.
Geep. Geep.
Okay.
Yes.
Whenever it's P, then
Yeah.
it's geep.
Yeah. Geep. Then Kind. D in the end. The sound is t. T for tomato. Okay. D in the end. Sound is t. So speak this. Kint.
Tint.
Kint. Now, very important, where you will find a lot of people making a mistake. Tag. G in the end. K. So this is tag. Okay.
Tag.
Tag. So don't call Guten Tag. From tomorrow, it's Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Okay. You will see many Indians may framing Guten Tag, right? You might also be speaking Guten Tag only, but from tomorrow, make sure you speak Guten Tag, right? And observe the native German people from tomorrow, whether they are following these rules or not. Okay, native German will always say Guten Tag. He will never say Guten Tag, right?
Mhm.
So you have to make it correct. If you're making Tag, always speak Tag. Guten Tag. Simple.
Guten Tag.
Yes, that is the actual sound. You know, nowadays, like the people distort it like that, but the actual real sound of the German which is spoken in Germany and the German which is spoken in Switzerland, it's Tag, Guten Tag. Okay, that is the native
Yes.
sound, original sound. Yeah, this is a table. BDG, PTK, B, D, and G in the end. Sound is PT and K. Geep, Kint, and Tak. Simple. Okay. The word Geep means give, Kint means child, and Tak means day. Right now, my focus is not on the meanings, so you can just ignore the meanings for coming 2 days. Just focus on the sounds. Okay, our target is that within next 2 lectures, you should be like 95% perfect in speaking any text written in front of you, whatever be the length of the words. Okay, so for coming 2 days, we will not worry for the meanings, the greetings, and grammar and all. All the meanings will come and they will come in lot thorough detail. So leave all that. Just focus on the sounds initially. Okay. Right. Now the first letter which we have is A. You know, A is having two sounds. Okay. A is having two sounds, A and A. A and A. A is having two sounds, A and A. A for, if I write your name, Vikas, A sound. Okay. And Germany, A sound. That is the second sound, A. Clear? How you will identify? How you will identify where which what will come? I am just telling you a trick. You know what you have to do? You have to count the consonants coming after A directly. What are consonants? This B, C, D, Z, these are the consonants. You have to count the consonants coming after A directly. So just tell me, I have written 3 examples here. ALT. After A, how many consonants?
LT.
Two are there. Just
One.
tell me the count. Two. Okay. Then FRAGEN. After A, how many?
1, 2, 3.
Only one. Direct consonant I'm asking. Direct consonant. Okay.
Oh, consonant. Okay,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Only G is there. After that E is coming. So I'll just stop here. Only one. Right?
Yes.
I'm asking
yes.
direct consonant. Direct is which is coming without a gap. So E is coming. So I'll just stop here. Yeah. Then TRAGEN. After A, how many?
It's only
One.
Again, one.
Okay. Yeah. So the rule is, you know, whenever A is coming directly before single consonant, that is a A sound. A like Vikas. A. Okay. So you can see after A, one consonant in second and third example. So how you will speak? A sound. Fragen. Speak Fragen. Fragen. Third is Tragen. Tragen. Okay.
So to be frank, I didn't get this. So can we
there are two sounds in A, right? There are two sounds in A. After A, if single consonant is there, it is the A sound. Okay?
Yeah.
You have to count the consonants. And if more than one is there, it is the A sound. A. So here, there are two consonants. So A sound will come. Alt. Okay? Alt. And here one consonant is there. So A sound. Fragen. Again one consonant. So A sound. Tragen. Got it now? Okay, you have to remember this trick. You have to count the consonants coming after A. After A, one consonant is there, it is the A sound, otherwise A sound. So Alt, Fragen, and Tragen. Now got it or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to count the consonants. How many are there? And the consonants are basically the one which is right.
B, C, D till Z. These are the consonants. Okay. The letters apart from A, E, I, O, U, the remaining 21 are consonants. Okay.
Consonants.
Yeah, and you have to count the direct consonants directly which are coming after the A. Right?
Until another vowel.
Yes, yes, until another vowel. So here you can see E is coming, so I'll just stop my counting here. So only one is there.
Okay.
Simple.
So then it is A.
A.
Ragan.
Yeah, if one is there, count is one, then A sound, otherwise A. Okay?
Okay.
A.
But many, it's A.
A.
Okay, got
Many,
it.
more than one, so A. Right. Then next is the letter E. E is having the AY sound. Okay? AY sound of English. Just like I have the word na, payment or pay or say or may, the AY sound. That is the sound of German E. So try to speak this example written here.
SN.
SN, very
Food.
good. Second,
Egal.
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 Okay? After A, one consonant, right? You know, after A, one
Okay.
consonant, so that is the A sound. That is the
Asa.
A sound. After A, one consonant, that is the A sound. So this becomes egal. Okay?
Egal.
This becomes egal. Simple?
Ah.
Yeah. Next is I. I is having two sounds, long E and short E. Right? I is having two sounds, long E and short E. Long E and short E. Long E and short E. And the logic is same. Again, you have to do the counting. Okay? After I, if single consonant is there, that's the long E. Otherwise, short E. Otherwise, short E. So you tell
Short.
me here, I double ST, how many consonants after I?
After I, it's 3.
3. Okay, so it's short E. Ist.
E.
Okay?
Short E.
Ist. Yes. Then
Ist.
WIDER after I, how many?
WI. Oh,
D.
after it's again
1. 1. So long E. Wieder. Wieder.
Wieder.
Okay, good. Next BILD after I, how many?
After I, it's again 2.
2.
So
So this is?
Yeah,
this is
small.
built. Built.
Built.
Okay, you know D in the end is T, right? Okay, B
Sorry?
in the end is D in the end is T. Remember? Okay.
Yeah.
So BDG PTK na that table was there. D in the end is T. This is T. This is built. Okay. Built. Got it? Yes.
Yeah.
Now again see here GIB. Tell me after I how many?
I'm trying to. This mouse is okay. Sorry.
You can see my screen.
Out.
Yeah. After I how many?
After I, it's only 1.
1. So long E. Geep.
Geep.
Okay. Geep.
Bees,
Then yes.
Yeah. Bees. Geep,
Yes. Yes. Geep.
And
Then KIND. After okay. After I how many?
there are 2.
2. This is Kint.
In
Okay. Kint. Then TAG. After A how many?
after A, it's only 1.
Yeah. This is Tak.
It's Tak.
Okay.
Tak,
After A only one. That is
yeah.
the Tak. A sound.
Tak.
Simple. Tak. Yeah. So Geep, Kint and Tak. Yeah. A, E, I. Next is O. O is having two sounds, O and O. Okay. O and O. O for Korea and O for awesome. Right? O for Korea and O for awesome. O for Korea and O for awesome. After O, one
Awesome is-
consonant. After
Awesome
O,
is the
one.
English word awesome, right?
Yeah, awesome. I'm just saying the sound. O for awesome. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
AW O sound I'm saying, right? So after O, if one consonant, that's O for Korea, O sound. And after O, if more than one, that is the O sound. Yeah. Okay. So speak this example ODER.
Order.
Order. Okay. Order. Then
Order.
next one is SOLL. Right?
Sol.
Zol.
Yeah.
Then next
Sol.
is MONAT. Okay.
Monad.
Yes. Next is Monat.
Monad.
Yes. Then next one is KORB. Speak that.
KORB is
Okay.
it's
Corp.
2, right?
Corp.
Say it again.
Corp.
Corp.
Okay.
Yeah. Corp.
Got it now? Corp. Simple. B in the end is per. Okay. B in the end is per. So that, and after O, two consonants are there. So that is O sound. Corp. Okay. Got it now or not? Tell me. Yeah.
Okay.
Next is U. U is having the U sound. U is having the U sound, neither it is short U nor it is long U, just a U sound. Yeah. So speak this example. TUN. Speak the example. TUN.
So go and go away. So is this, sorry, this is my son
Okay.
interrupting. Okay. So
Okay.
it's because he heard that ABC and he knows that. So he
Okay.
thought
No problem. No problem.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Try to speak this example. TUN.
Tune.
Tone. Okay. Tone. U is U sound. Tone. Next, second example.
Mutter.
Mutter. Okay. Mutter. Yeah. R is neutral, so don't call it pure mutter. It's just like mutter. Okay.
Mutter,
Yeah. Then next is SCHUH. Okay. SCHUH. You know, SCH is a combination. SCH is a combination. You have heard that company, Bosch. Okay.
Bosch, yeah.
Or Schneider, right? SCH is sh sound. SCH is sh. It's a combination. Once we have done till Z, after that we'll be taking this topic of combination. SCH is sh. So, and you know, H in the end is silent. This becomes shoe. Okay. Speak shoe. Shoe. You know, today you might face some difficulty in understanding these rules, right? Because I'm giving you so many rules one by one, but I'll tell you one thing, you know, this difficulty is only for coming 1 or 2 days. Okay. Once we start the grammar, I'll make you practice more than 1,000 words before we start the grammar with the help of these rules. So don't take them like, it's very difficult to learn. This is only like one time effort is there. You have to practice them properly with the words I'll be giving you to practice one by one in the class itself. Okay. And one thing you can understand, you know, if the language looks difficult with the rules, then what will happen if we don't have the rules? Okay. That is the reason that perception arises that the language now it's very difficult to read. Okay. And they write something else, they speak something else. That is all because of the lack of rules the person has. So you can see here I am not doing anything, that I am writing something else and I am speaking something else. I have the rules, so I know that B in the end is per, so I'll speak corp only always. Okay. So that is the thing. So if you have the rules, then you will not face any problem in that. Initially for 1 or 2 days they look little bit complex, but once you practice them, you will not face any problem anywhere. Okay.
Sure, I understand.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to redo it many times.
Yes. We'll be practicing more than 1,000 plus words. That's why, you know, I spend so much time on this topic. Usually people neither this topic is taught first thing anywhere, and neither people learn. They have interest to learn it like this. Usually, you have already attended some German classes earlier. You also know what you have done in lecture 1. You just have that ABCD and directly Guten Morgen and Ich heiße and Ich komme aus Indien.
They don't even say ABCD.
Yes. They just play the ABCD sound. They will just give you the ABCD list and directly they will be starting with the basic greetings, grammar and the basic vocabulary. So that is now that is very difficult actually. How the person can speak when you don't even have these basic rules to speak. Okay. So that's why I don't even touch the grammar for coming 2 days. For coming 2 or 2.5 lectures, you will just play with these ABCD. So that's why I'm spending so much of time on this. But you know, the benefit is that once you have done that properly, okay, properly means I'll not give you any homework in these sessions. For coming 2 sessions, there is no homework. So I told you that 1:2 ratio, that is not applicable for coming 2 sessions. You can just relax for coming 2 sessions. But coming 2 sessions, I'll make you practice these rules in the class itself. So you will find by the end of second or by the end of half of third lecture, you will be like 95% fluent in speaking out anything written in front of you. Any German newspaper, magazine or brochure, whatever is there, if you have practiced these rules properly, you will not face problem anywhere in speaking them. Okay, and then we'll start with the grammar. So that now we are actually not worried for the pronunciation, because when we start the grammar, you know, we have to put all our energy on grammar only. We don't have to worry that whether I am speaking rightly or wrongly. Okay, all these things you have to sort before you do the grammar. Whatever problem you have in pronunciation, you have to sort it before you touch the grammar. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just take few consonants also and then we'll wind up, right? You know, the first consonant is B. B in the end is P. P sound. As you know that there was a table. B in the end is P, right? P sound. And beginning or middle is B for Bombay. Okay. Beginning or middle is B for Bombay. Try to speak this example written here. Belen. Yeah. Next. Oben. Next. Corp. B in the end is P. Corp. Next.
Corp.
Yeah.
Geep.
Geep. Okay. Simple.
E.
Okay. Next is C. C is the K sound. In consonant, you will not find any difficulty. There is no difficult rule. They are very simple to learn. C is K for kite. K sound. Okay. So try to speak this word.
Which word? Sorry.
Here you can see my mouse pointer. This one.
Okay. Now. Yeah. After A, there is.
Yes. You can apply all that rule, but actually this word they have taken from English in German, so you can just speak it like camping only. Okay.
Camping only.
The actual sound should be camping, but you can just speak it like English, so you can just speak camping directly.
Camping.
Okay. Yeah. Now the next consonant is D. So D, if you remember, there was a table B, D, G, P, T, K. D in the end is T. T for tomato. Right. D in the end is T. Beginning or middle is D for dog. Beginning or middle is D for dog. Got it? So speak the first example.
Okay. At the beginning is dog. Right?
Beginning, middle, everywhere is D for dog. Only in the end is T for tomato.
And
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it's
Dum. Okay. Now speak the fourth example first.
Fourth example is which one?
BAD. Yes, this one.
Okay. Okay. Bat. Okay. Or what? It's only one consonant. It's bat. Bat.
Next. Next is hunt.
Two. It's like hunt.
Hunt. Got it?
Hunt.
Right? HAND. Hunt. Simple. Hunt. Right. Now, we have these two more words. You can see there are two vowels coming together. EI and IE. Okay? EI and IE. So for that I am giving you one rule. SCH was sh. Now I am giving you the second rule. EI is I sound. Okay? I sound just like we have the English word like try, cry, shy. Okay? The I sound in EI. Got it? IE is the E sound. E. Just like T. Okay? She, me. Okay? Tree. The E sound coming in IE. So these two are totally different combinations. EI is I is E. Don't confuse them together. They are two different combinations having two different sounds. I'll tell you a shortcut also. EI ending in I sound is I. Okay? IE ending in E sound is E. Now simple. Okay?
Now say it again.
EI ending in I sound is I. IE ending in E sound is E.
Yeah.
Simple?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. This is how it is normally done. I mean, here you get confused when they say IKEA.
Yes, exactly.
We say IKEA and it's actually IKEA.
Yes. Right. Because after a single consonant, that's a different thing. It's E. Okay. So BEI, E in the end is This is Bida. Speak Bida. Okay.
Yeah.
EI is I.
I in the end is I.
Yeah. EI is in middle. EI, wherever EI coming, it's I only. So this is by. I am just saying that whenever single E comes in the end, that is like Raman, Aman, sound. Okay? So there is one word called DANKE, very common, right? Don't call that Danke. It's called Danke. Okay? It's Danke. From where that Danke came, there is one more word, Dankeshon, if you know. Right?
Dankeshon, yeah.
Yeah, so Dankeshon is a different word. What people have done, they have trimmed Shon from Dankeshon, and then they say that Dankeshon, when we remove Shon, that remaining part is Danke. So actually, it's not Danke, it's Danke. That's the correct sound. So Danke is a different word, Dankeshon is a different word. Even if you speak Danke, that's also understood, right? It's not that much major mistake, but if you ask me the exact native sound, that's Danke. Okay? In Dankeshon, it's Dankeshon because E is coming in the middle, but here E is coming in the end, so that is a sound. Okay? Whatever rules I am giving you, 99% these rules are as it is applicable. 99% regions of Germany and Switzerland. 1% you might face a difficulty. Okay, 1% you might see that the things which people are speaking, they are a little bit different. Some people say ish, some people say ik. Okay, that is because of the accent difference. You can see in India also, we have the Hindi in Mumbai is different, Hindi in Hyderabad is different, and Hindi in Gurgaon is different. Okay, and Hindi in Bangalore is different, and Hindi in Calcutta is different. So that kind of accent difference you might see. Okay, so 1% chances are there, but 99% you can blindly follow these rules. Okay, nobody will say you that you are speaking wrongly. Right? This is Bider. I have not invented these rules. I got these rules from some books which are there in US. Right? So there are some authors who applied their brain and they got these rules to make the language easy. Okay, so you can blindly follow these rules. They are like 101% correct. Okay.
Okay.
This is Bider and Wieder. I told you I is E. So speak this Wieder.
Wieder.
Wieder. Okay. Wieder is there's one word auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. That comes from here only.
Yeah.
Yes, that comes from here only. Okay. So Wieder means again. Next is F. F is F for football. Simple. Okay. F for football. I am giving you one more combination. AU is AO. AU is AO, just like the English word how, now. Okay. Right? How, now, like this. All these combinations will come together in the next lecture. I'll be taking all these combinations again. I'm just giving you a little bit idea I'm giving you today, like 1 or 2 combinations I'm taking in between. So 4 I have taken so far. First of all, we have taken SCH, sh, then EII, then IEE, and the last one is AU, AO. Okay. So F is the simple F for football sound. So speak the first example. This one.
What?
Yeah.
Foul.
Yeah, that's correct. Foul. Okay. Then SCHAF. Try to speak this.
Shaft.
Not shuff. Shaft. Okay.
Shaft.
After A, one consonant, so A sound. Shaft.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shaft.
Then next is which we have is G. G in the end is K. K sound. BDG, PTK. Remember? Okay. And beginning or middle is G for gun. Beginning or middle, G for gun. So speak the example.
G for gun, and at the last is K, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Last is K. So speak the example. Gegen.
Yeah,
next. Tag.
Tag.
Next. Klug.
Klug.
Okay. Gegen, Tag, and next is Klug. Got it? Gegen, Tag, and then Klug. Okay. Yeah. Next is H. H is very important. Listen here. Okay, just few more I'll take. Okay, and then we'll wind up. H in the beginning, first position. Okay, this is very important. H in the beginning, first position is her. Her for honey. Right? And everywhere else, middle or end, it's always silent. Middle or end, always silent. So speak the example.
Starting is
her for honey. Normal her sound.
Yeah.
Okay, and everywhere else it's silent. So speak the example. Halt. Very good. Then
halt.
Yeah. Next.
Gain.
Okay. Gain. So don't call it as gehen. It's only gain. Okay. Gain. Then zen.
Gain.
Right. So don't call it as zehen. It's only zen. Right.
Zen.
Gain and zen. Good. Next is J. J is year for yellow. Okay. J is year for yellow. J is year for yellow. So speak the example. This one. Junge. Okay.
Junge.
This is
boy. Yeah.
Junge. Got it? Junge means boy. E in the end is a. This is Junge. Next is the last one for today. KLMNP. We'll do till P today. KLMNP. Right? K, L, M, N, P. KLMNP. KLMNP the same sound. Okay, just like in English KLMNP, the same sound in the German KLMNP. Right? So speak the example. Klasse.
Shine.
Chicken. Yeah.
Okay, chicken. Okay. Keller.
Basement. Next.
Yeah.
Will means want. Okay. Ich will Deutsch lernen. I want to learn German. Like that. Next. Atmen. Atmen to breathe. Yeah.
Atmen.
Swim, not swimmen. Only swim. That means to swim.
Okay.
Next.
Swim. Okay.
Rennen.
Rennen. Brown.
Rennen means to run. Okay. Rennen. And next brown. AU is ow. Brown. Next. Lipper, not liper. Lipper. Okay. Lipper. Yeah. Apply the rule. After I two consonant, short E. Lipper. Okay. Lipper. So today what we have done, we have done the letters from A till P. Right now we have Q, R, S, T, U. We have already done V, W, X, Y, and Z. 9 are remaining. So almost like two-thirds we have done. The remaining 9 are remaining, and then after that we'll be taking the combinations. Around 21 to 20 21 combinations are there. Out of that, 4 we have taken today. SCH, EI, IE, and AU. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this
Yeah.
was just a demo lecture. Okay, just for you to see my training style, for you to clear your doubts. Many times we join online class, then though you have been already referred by Prashant, but still when many times person joins me for the first time, they have like their many doubts are there, how you will do reading, writing, listening, speaking, exam preparation, so many things are there. So this lecture is nothing like that to learn something. Okay, or this was just a demo. When you join me tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll be starting from the top, from ABCD again. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll be starting from the top again. So no need to worry, right? This is just for you to see the training style and to see your comfortability, whether you are able to understand or not. That is the most important thing for you to decide. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that was the thing. Right now, you can just ask whatever questions you have, and then we'll quickly wind up the thing after this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, thanks for this. It
Okay.
was nice.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I was just wondering, like, how to, what pace have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay. First thing. Okay. Second.
and ensuring, like, the whole thing is like, I liked it because pronunciation is the challenge. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know what to pronounce it. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
it's written there and instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked what you're giving a logic
Okay.
rules, or basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have to, it will take for me to sit and then.
Yes, yes. See, I'll show
Learn
you one
this.
more thing. I'll show you
So,
one more thing. We'll not start with the grammar directly. I'll show you the coming contents, what you are going to learn in the coming sessions. Okay.
mhm.
I'll show you what you will do once you have done this rules and all. After that, we'll be practicing these kind of words. They are the original A1 exam passages which you will be reading. Okay. So, once you practice these words, once you practice this much of thing, then you will find that problem of speaking the things correctly, you will not face any problem in pronunciation. Right. And then we'll be starting with the grammar. After that, can see the grammar starting here one by one, and then slowly we'll march ahead. So that is the thing, it's
Yes.
step by step. So don't think that okay, like you have not understood at all. It was just a demo. I told you when you will be joining, I'll be starting from the top, from this ABCD again, completely from here.
Perfect.
Okay, so you will get
Right.
enough revision, enough time to finish. Second thing, see, in terms of frequency, initially, first tell me, like, how is your office load going on right now? It's like totally occupied Monday to Friday fully, or what?
I see. I would normally, my workload is okay. It's manageable. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
But the recent few weeks or next week is little hectic, or
Okay.
maybe till next week.
Okay. Okay.
And when I say hectic,
Hmm.
it's not like you know I'm working 12-13 hours. No, the answer is no.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
that I'll reach 5 minutes before 6
Okay.
p.m.
Okay. 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 So you know what I would suggest you? Initially, let's start with 2 lectures in a week. First thing. Okay. You start with 2 lectures in a week. You do it for 2 or 3 weeks first. Okay. Attend it for 2 or 3 weeks, and then you analyze that now where we have to go with this speed. Whether we have to keep it same, or whether we have to make it 3, or whether we have to make it 4. Right. Start with 2 lectures a week, so that at least you can start with something instead of, because see, I'll tell you one thing honestly, the office
Yeah,
thing will continue like this only. That is the real story with everyone. Okay.
no.
Office thing.
Yes, perfectly.
Right.
I'm with you. My intention is not
Yeah.
two would be least. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking for 3 also. So
You can, if you plan for 3, that is a very good thing, but initially I don't want to pressurize you so much to make it 3. See, from my end, I'll tell you many times that people question my approach. People say that why you are taking it too slow, why only 2 lectures a week. I don't say anything. I say that okay, let's make it 3 or 4 or 5, and then people start themselves suffering. Right. Because I know the reality. If they are not able to put time, I told them this ratio 1:2. If they're not able to put time, then I know what's going to happen. What happens in a group class, the person can survive without learning. Right. In group class, what happens if, let's say, 5 people are there, 120 minutes are there, you can understand the trainer is not even giving 20 minutes per person. Okay, 20 minutes he will come, he will write something there, and 15-20 minutes only he's interacting to per person. That also I'm assuming that he's speaking continuously, then only. So in group classes, what happens? Let's say 5 people are learning. I'm asking something to you. If you have not learned, okay, I'll move on to the next person. So anyhow you can just sit quietly, and you can survive in the class. But in one to one, what happens? The I'm sitting always on the head, right? I'm giving you 100 words, I'll ask them in the next class. Okay, so that kind of thing is there. So there are advantages also, and there are kind of challenges also there. In one to one class, anyhow you have to put effort, right? You have to put the effort, otherwise it will you will yourself feel bad that okay, I'm coming unprepared, and I'm putting time and money, and still it's going waste. So all that
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of things will
I
start
totally
occurring.
understand.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that is the
because
thing.
last
Yes.
exactly what has happened. I
Hmm.
I used to feel bad even in the normal classes, like the
Yes.
group classes.
Yes. Though in the group class, the trainer cannot say you anything. 5 people are there. The trainer cannot say you much. Okay, whether you study or not study. But in one-to-one class, you will yourself start realizing this thing that okay, no, we have to study. You will get a push there because complete 60 minutes you are interacting. Okay, initially we'll be using English to German. After some time, we'll stop using English completely. It's complete German to German after that. Okay, so that is also one thing. But that German to German level at your end, it will come only when you are taking the initial two-third of the course like very seriously. You are learning the vocabulary, homework, and everything you are doing timely. Then only you can reach that stage to interact German to German non-stop. Okay,
So
that is
this
the.
German to German normally when imagine it's going well
Mm-hmm.
from both
By
ends
mid of the course, almost. Okay,
of the course. Because
assuming everything you have done on time at your end. Okay, person to person, cases to cases, the things vary. I'll tell you, there are three types of people who are learning from me. One type of people are those who are always ahead of my expectations, right? They are like running so fast, you won't believe. 30-40 lectures they are sitting with me, and 90% language they've already learned, right? I am worried what I will teach them for coming 40 sessions. Okay, that is one category. Second category is the people who are they are not studying honestly. Whatever be the reason, they are not getting time because of office, whatever thing is there. Or they are 1 week they study, and then again 1 week they go in the hibernation mode, and again they pop up, and then again they study, and then again they vanish somewhere. This is how the thing goes on. And third type is the people who are okay types, right? So don't fall in the second and third category. Try to fall in the first category. If you fall in the first category, I can tell you, by mid of the course, you will yourself tell me, you will yourself say me that Raman, I am able to interact with my people little bit, not fully, little bit I am able to speak the language in my office. Okay, that confidence comes when you are going to office prepared from home, right? You have the grammar in your pockets, you have the vocabulary in your pockets, you have practiced the grammar and vocabulary thoroughly. Then all these things give us the courage to start interacting out with our German colleague in office. Okay, it's not always necessary that okay, if I am teaching, everyone who is learning from me is scoring B1 successfully, or he is able to speak German successfully. It's not like that. Okay, it's not at all like that. This thing varies person to person. If you ask me that okay, 20 people are learning right now, out of 20, 10 to 12 are doing good, 3 4 are there who are doing okay types, and 3 4 are around 2 3 are there who are doing worst, I would say. Right, they are not at all studying. Right, they are not at all studying. They have their bunch of excuses to which they give me every week, that because of this reason I am not able to study. So whatever is the reason, I cannot say anything. The person has paid the money, so anyhow I have to sit for that particular number of classes. But that thing makes me feel bad, because ultimately at the end of the course my name is also at stake, right? Okay, though this is very subjective, the person who is learning, if he is not studying, I cannot do anything. But ultimately it's like it's a loss for me also. If the person is not able to speak the language after so much of time, then that's a partial question mark is there on me also. Okay, so that thing is there. So if you ask me that okay, what stage you will be able to in a position, I would say that at least take initial 30-35 lectures very seriously. Okay, if you can do that, then at least you can start little communications in your office, and then definitely in our lecture itself we'll be migrating to the exam pattern. We'll start with the exam preparation directly. And second thing I'll tell you about the exam preparation also. See, we our focus is that you directly clear the B1 exam. Okay, without writing the A1 and A2, because if you are putting it out of your own pocket, you can see the fees is 200 euros. That is just it will just waste your money. right? Unnecessarily. If the office is reimbursing, that's a good thing. If the office is not reimbursing, then no need to put extra load on your pocket. It's not required. And second thing, it's not going to help you anywhere, neither in your PR, neither in your job search, anywhere. Okay, so A1 and A2 certificate is just like a kind of now, it will just take your money and nothing else. So the thing is, to start with that preparation, initially when we start the listening and speaking modules and writing modules and reading modules, we start with the A1, A2 papers first. Okay, first A1, then A2, and then B1, right? You will not see this thing. Okay, no one will tell you that this is the A1 paper, this is the A2 paper. You will yourself see the difference. That today the listening tile was little bit easy, and tomorrow the listening tile, or after 1 month the listening tile might be little bit complex. So you will gradually reach that stage. It's not like that day one itself I am playing the B1 listening tile. Obviously you won't be able to understand that. Okay, we have to start from the simple things first, and then as per your effort you have to catch the topmost thing also, which is going to come in the exam as it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so start with 2 lectures a week, start with 2 sessions a week, and then you analyze. Okay, if you want to make it 3, we'll make it 3 also. Okay, and these 2 sessions, let's make it one on weekday and one on weekend. Okay, in that way you try, because I don't want that you attend both the classes coming from your office and you are already tired up. Okay, I don't know how much time you will be able to put or how much time you won't be able to put. So one lecture, what we can do, one you can attend on weekday in mid of the week, let's say on Wednesday. Okay, and second lecture you try to attend on Saturday initially, right? And if you get time, okay, if you get time, then what we'll do, we can extend the Saturday class to 2 hours, 2 sessions together, or we can keep it like we can make it 3 lectures in a week after that, after some days.
Yeah, after some time.
Yes, after some time, definitely.
Yeah, not continuous.
Yeah, we will not do that. Okay, yeah, we'll not make it continuous too. So first you analyze, you take it. Initial 1 or 2 lectures will be very very easy. So initially you can take like 2, 3, 4 lectures, but after 4, 5 lectures, once I have given you some vocabulary and all, then you will start facing that pressure. Now you have to learn the words and so many things are there. So all the tricks and all, everything I'll tell you, but the only thing which depends is that on which your effort, on which your output depends, is that you have to devote the time. Okay, it's a very easy subject. Okay, and if you are learning the grammar systematically, you have already seen the rules which I have given you. So you can see in pronunciation itself, I have given you so many tricks. So what I'm going to give you in the real grammar, that you can little bit you can imagine. Okay, so in terms of grammar, you will not going to face any problem. But the only thing is that all will be beneficial only when you are putting time at home. You are able to open the PDF, you are able to revise the vocabulary, right? You are able to write down the sentences. Only that, all these things will help you out. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, very true. So I have one quick thing.
Yes.
When what you said about the tricks and all, no?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's see, if I follow that logic always,
Mm-hmm.
so no, until now I will used to just read it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and how we are taught, or maybe it is taught generally,
Mm-hmm.
is basically out of your experience. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I read it once, I mistake, they say this is not this, this is this.
Okay. Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because they don't know the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's just about fixed that. Okay, the next time, the 10th time I'm reading, I'm just reading because I know it is that. I don't know why. So what trick you are saying, the after consonants, if it is coming this, it should be this. So this is so then now this thing has come into my mind, and while reading,
You can apply them
I
little
have to
bit.
change the way.
Okay.
Yes. And now I have to change.
Yes, definitely. See, I'll tell you two things. One is that our topic is still not over, right? We have just covered 40%. If I talk about the ABCD till Z, we have done 17. Okay, but that we have covered only ABCD. After that, the combination topic is remaining. That is the heart of this pronunciation topic. Okay, the combinations which I am giving this SCH, EI, IE, this is the heart of this topic. It's the most important phase of the complete tricks which I am going to give you. So one thing is that our topic is still not over. So just wait for 1 or 2 more days, at least for 1 or 2 more lectures. Once I've given you all the rules, then you read whatever text you have in front of you, then you take it, and then you tell me, Raman, I'm not able to speak this out. There won't be any such case. 95% I'm telling you, 95% you will be able to solve them, crack them out. Okay, after thorough practice. So just wait for this topic to get over. And second thing which you told me, that is the pattern which is there outside. Okay, the person learns from his mistakes, but that pattern is very dangerous. Okay, there are more than 12 lakh words in a language. Got it? I'll give you an example of English. In English, a common person's English vocabulary is not even more than 7,000 words. Even my vocabulary is not more than 7,000, and your vocabulary might not be more than 7,000 words altogether in English. If I give you simple mini Oxford dictionary, there are more than 60,000 words in that, right? So out and overall, if I give you the complete language, has every language, not only English or German, every language, Hindi, Sanskrit, whatever you can imagine, French, Spanish, every language has more than 12 lakh words. Okay, 12 lakh plus. Out of those 12 lakh, we have learned only 7,000 in English, right? Remaining 11 lakh 93,000 we have not even seen so far. So you can understand, if any time if I give you the Oxford dictionary, why you are not afraid of reading that dictionary, because you have, first thing is that since last 20-25 years we are using English, since the school, college and job and all everything. Okay, so we have that courage, we know that now anyhow we will be able to speak that out. Okay, and 95% will be able to speak that out. First thing comes from the time. Okay, you have been using the language since last long. And second thing, English is not having this kind of trouble which German has. Okay, English, or even if I talk about Spanish, the simple logic is whatever they write, 95% they speak. Okay, in German, this ratio comes down to 60%. Whatever they write, only 60-65% they will speak like that. Remaining 35-40% they have some hidden rules behind that. Okay, B ka P and D ka T, like that, something like that is it's there. Okay, so that kind of thing is there. So in German, the importance of rules is much higher. Okay, everywhere you cannot rely on this thing that we can do a hit and try. Okay, I have 10 words, I will try to speak like this. If it goes fine, it's okay. If it is not correct, then I will learn from the environment. Who is going to correct you? You can just imagine, if you are sitting with your team in a restaurant, okay, on a team lunch, right? You have a menu card in front of you and you don't know, some noodle or some chips are written there, you are not able to speak that out properly. Who is going to correct you out at that moment? Okay, so at that time, you should be yourself confident to check yourself out, that whether I'm speaking rightly or wrongly. Nobody is going to correct you out. The waiter will not correct you, sir, that please speak it like this. It's not possible. Okay, so everywhere we cannot rely on this thing, na, that and second thing, it's not like that the language is only 50 or 100 words. There are, I told you, thousands of words are there. So till where you can do it and try, right? At least some basic words you can do it and try. Ultimately, because of this reason, I have seen people who have cleared A1 A2 exam and they are shy of speaking, or they're afraid of speaking. Okay, one reason is grammar. I can understand the grammar is not taught properly at many places. So one reason is that. But second reason, I have seen there are many people who know the, at least whatever level they say, at least that much grammar they know, but still they are afraid of speaking because of this thing. Okay, because they are their confidence is not there. They are afraid, whether I'm speaking right or wrong, just because of this thing. But now this kind of fear will not be there at your end. Okay, once you have practiced the rules, at least 95 to 97% words, you will be confident. You will have the courage that, okay, I have the rules and I have to blindly follow them so I can speak it loud and clear, right? So no need to worry for anyone else whether it's right or wrong. Clear? So that is the advantage. We have to learn the method. When we are putting time and money, we have to learn the method which makes us comfortable when using the language, instead of learning through a method. Still, you are learning language somewhere and still you are afraid of speaking, still you are doubtful of speaking, then what is the use of that grammar? Okay, so that thing should not happen.
Yeah.
Fine.
So
Okay.
yeah. So
Right.
good. We will do for sure
Yes.
in the coming days, and you will share this the notes what you are showing on the screen.
Yes. I will be sharing with you after every class. I'll be sharing with you once we start, and I'll be sharing with you right away. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Just 1 second. Yeah.